Thoughts on Evan Mobley in year two? How's the young guy doing? And again, a young 1 year in college. What have you thought of him?
I think he's been good. He's one of the anchors of the second best defense in the NBA, and I think you have to start there because Evan's the kind of guy, and I've been saying this for a long, long time, Dave, and I've been writing this for cleveland.com as well. It's not about production with him. It's about impact. You're going to look at his counting numbers, his points, his rebounds, his blocks, his steals, his field goal percentage, and you're going to say, well, wait a minute. Like all those numbers are very, very similar to what he did as a rookie. Where's the progress now? Well, the Cavs are a better team this year defensively, in part because Evan's become a better team defender and because Jared Allen. But like even with some of the other pieces not being as great around these guys, they're a better defensive team. They're also a better offensive team. Donovan Mitchell's part of that, but I think the growth of Evan Mobley ties into both of those things. And I think the other thing to consider here when it comes to Evan, like he's the fourth or fifth option on most nights. When you're the fourth or fifth option and you don't know how many shots you're going to get, you don't know exactly where those shots are going to come from consistently, you're not going to put up gaudy stats. So I think he's the kind of guy who impacts the game on a possession-to-possession basis and a nightly basis that doesn't always show up in the box score. And you have to go deeper, and you have to use the eye test. And my eyes tell me that on every single possession defensively, the Cavs could not function the same way that they do at the high level that they do if they didn't have both Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. It allows them to play defense a certain kind of way. And if they didn't have Jarrett, they couldn't do it. If they didn't have Evan, they couldn't do it. They both work together, and it works for the Cavs.
Yeah, and he does some things that just help you win. I mean, sometimes it's a shot, sometimes it's a pass, sometimes it's being in the right spot. He just seems to find a way to contribute.
Does he need to get stronger? Does he need stronger hands? Does he need to develop more of a post game? Yes. Does he need to develop more of an outside shot because defenses are starting to sag away from him and counters to some of what the defenses do? Yes. All of those things need to happen, and we can all admit that. He's 21 years old. You think that he's going to continue to get better and better and better. So what he is today is not who he's going to be next year or the year after or the year after that. In the meantime, even though he is a flawed 21-year-old player, he's still finding a way to make a big-time impact for a team that a lot of people think can be one team that goes relatively deep in the postseason. And that's a pretty good place to be.